The reality is they don't even get into that situation if not for being great in the red zone a little bit earlier. The challenge when you get down into the red zone, especially in passing situations, you got to call the right play versus the single because you're going to get so many double teams. You're getting 4 guys out likely, 7 in coverage. And then your quarterback also has to find that one-on-one coverage. I want to go to the Evan Ingram touchdown. This is a great design by Doug Peterson. It's also great recognition by Trevor Lawrence. So where's the double team? I'm going to start with this. These 2 guys are going to double team Christian Kirk, who's running a corner. Now, when he does go to the corner in the double, those guys are going to get lifted. That's a good thing, okay? Now we go to the bottom of the screen. You got Marvin Jones going inside release to that corner. That has to happen because when he goes inside the corner, that gets vision on that safety. So there's another double team. Can't throw the ball to either of those guys. There's a single coverage up top, but that's a really long throw and very challenging for the quarterback. Then there's a single with the linebacker in the back, but that's not going to get me a touchdown, okay? Trevor Lawrence has got to find the one-on-one. Now it's Evan Ingram. We call often this route, we call it a jerk route, right? He comes down, he's got the option to sit, go in, or go out. Well, they go jerk and pop. What happens is when Evan Ingram is going to sell this jerk route, you're trying to get that linebacker to drive. When he drives, remember, those guys are getting lifted. Ingram now go pop to the back of the end zone. Trevor Lawrence realizes the single, and then the ball's got to be perfectly placed at that face mask or higher. So that's touchdown number 1 for them to kind of get back into that game. Now we go to the second situation. Again, red zone. I'm trying to find the single coverage, get away from the doubles. You're going to get a very similar set. Marvin Jones backside, Evan Ingram as the 3. Here's the double team. Backside safety comes over. Ingram, you're going to lift those guys. Now this safety sees Marvin Jones coming on this one-on-one because they're, again, back on the linebacker, not a good option. Single route up top, not a good option. Trevor Lawrence has got to find a single matchup. Zay Jones comes and sits, right? Once he sits, Christian Kirk has got an out route. This safety's got vision on the inside. Now Trevor Lawrence gets to read this corner right here, okay? If this corner decides, all right, you know what, I'm going to hang back, Trevor Lawrence has got to drive the football right now to Zay Jones for the win. If he drives like he is, I've got Christian Kirk on that corner route. I got to get the ball out early on time and throw it to space for Christian Kirk. There's that one-on-one. Everybody else was doubled. Great job. Now I want to go to that quarterback sneak that Trevor Lawrence is referencing. One thing to pay attention to start. Okay, linebacker number 49. When this motion comes, I want everyone to pay attention to what happens. There's communication. See where he starts? He's over basically the right guard, okay? Pay attention to where he's going to end up. Once he realizes, Trevor Lawrence goes, oh, he just vacated. Now I got a shot. The second thing is pay attention to where these defensive tackles are. You see where they are when it comes to outside those guards? I've got a defensive tackle there and a defensive tackle there. Trevor Lawrence realizes, man, this whole area is completely vacated now between the right guard and the center. I have the opportunity to jump and go over the top. The linebacker left, going to be a playmaker. Beautiful job by Trevor Lawrence recognizing that defensive tackle outside, but it doesn't get there unless he realizes the one-on-one, takes advantage of it, and then goes and be a football player, goes and acts like a football player and gets that quarterback sneak.